Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me back again with another Raw review, Royal Rumble review. Royal Rumble was last night, and I guess my expectations going into this Royal Rumble was a little bit too high because to me, I think the Royal Rumble was a letdown, especially from last year's. That's for sure. Um, Not a lot of surprises like I thought there was gonna be. Not a lot of dramatic shit went on in the Royal Rumble, other than a nice couple of spots that I'll get into later. But other than that, I was not that pleased with the Royal Rumble. I just wasn't. The first match of the night was the World Heavyweight Title match between Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, and Big Show, and a cage match. This was actually a pretty good match. Didn't go very long because Mark Henry is very limited right now. He has an injury, so he didn't really do too much offense in the ring Sunday night. But it was still ended up being a good match. Daniel Bryan ended up exiting from the ring, climbing over actually. Big Show was holding on to him all bare strength, man. Nothing but dead weight Daniel Bryan was giving him, and he was holding him up. I was very impressed with that. But then he just couldn't hold him up any longer, and Daniel Bryan ended up falling. So yeah, it was a good match. Pretty much continues the storyline with Daniel Bryan, him being a heel. He's working the crowd very good. Yeah, it was a good match. It was a solid match for being a triple threat match. You know how those go. They're not really the best matches, especially in the cage with two big guys who really can't do much. But it would actually ended up being a really good match. After that, they showed a backstage segment of Zack Ryder. He was there in attendance with Eve, of course, playing his back problem, whatever. He had a little brace on, and he was in a wheelchair. So you knew something was gonna go down in that Cena match, which was next. It was Cena versus Kane. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped the match, but no one really gives a fuck about the second match. It was a Divas match. So no one gives a fuck about that match. So anyways, third match was Cena versus Kane, and this ended up being in a double countout. It was all right match, I guess, back and forth, going at it. Uh, Ended up going outside of the ring and fighting into the IOA, and um, they ended up getting counted out then, and then they ended up going to the back, which was pretty much setting up a Zack Ryder segment. But anyways, they're going at it in the back. Kane hits him with a couple of chair shots, and by golly, where they're at, Zack Ryder's locker room is right next to him. So Kane goes in there, and he grabs Zack Ryder, uh, takes him out into the ring, and tombstones him. And then Kane I'm sorry, Cena comes to the rescue because it looked like he was going to go after Eve. And Cena came out to the rescue, of course, and I believe he chokeslammed him. And it was a pretty good chokeslam. And that was it, end of it. So it looks like this Kane and Cena and Zack Ryder storyline is still going to be going on until probably Elimination Chamber. Hopefully, nothing after that. I wouldn't mind seeing a Zack Ryder and Kane program. That's something fresh and new. Um, Maybe even a Zack Ryder Cena storyline going, but you can't have Zack Ryder be the heel. The heel, of course. You gotta have Cena be the heel, and all this stuff is going on with Zack Ryder, and Cena's not there. I'm pretty sure Zack Ryder or even Eve is gonna put blame on Cena tonight on Raw. So look for that. But other than that, I think just this match was just to keep the storyline going, to keep Cena having something to do until WrestleMania, until he faces The Rock. Um, I'm not too uh, high on this feud, but I'll go with it as long as Cena's not the champion. I don't care if he's fucking feuding with Yoshitatsu. As long as he's not in the title picture, I can deal with that. Uh, Third match of the night, which I was kind of disappointed in, was Brodus Clay, Funkasaurus, versus Drew McIntyre. It was a squash match, 2-minute match, even if that. Uh, Brodus Clay ended up winning, but why not have him in the Royal Rumble? I was hoping for that moment when possibly maybe Miz is hurt outside and Brodus Clay goes to town and throws everybody out and he does a little dance in the ring. That's what I was hoping for, but he did not. He did not end up being in the Royal Rumble, so that was kind of a letdown. But yes, he did beat Drew McIntyre with his normal 2-minute squash. So there's nothing much you can say about that. And then came the Punk versus Ziggler match. Um, I can't complain about it being a bad match, which it wasn't a bad match. I just don't think they gave him a lot of time. I think they were so worried about the Royal Rumble and everything, which still didn't make sense because I think the Royal Rumble ended 20 minutes before the 10 o'clock hour. And I don't know why they were so pressured with the time if they seemed like they were. But this match seemed like it was just too short. I think it could have been longer. It was still a good match. A lot of near falls here and there. And Ziggler did a nice uh, counter to the go to sleep move and to Ziggler's finisher. It was beautiful. I cannot lie. It was very nice. Um, but yeah, somehow the ref got hit. I missed that bump. I think maybe I was talking to my wife or one of my friends that were here. He got knocked down. Uh, John Laurinaitis is trying to get him to get up, because Oh, I forgot to mention. Laurinaitis said he was not going to be the in-ring referee. He was going to be the outside referee to make sure everything goes all right. But you knew it was shenanigans right off the bat. But yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. He's trying to get the ref to get up, see if he's okay. Uh, Punk does his move again. 1, 2, 3. There's no ref. The fans are counting 1, 2, 3 for him. He gets up, tells Laurinaitis, "What are you doing?" Blah blah blah. He tries to do another. He does another move on Ziggler, pins him again. Nothing happens. Laurinaitis is still trying to get the ref up. So he goes up to Laurinaitis again, tells him something, and then he gets him again and does another move on him, pins him 1, 2, 3 again, and Laurinaitis still doesn't see it. Finally, he's gonna do another GTS on him, and he moves Ziggler around, which then knocks JL out of the ring. Oh, just a bunch of shenanigans going on in this match. Ended up finally the ref coming back to. I think Ziggler even did a counter to that move, which was another near fall, and then finally Punk got over on him and pinned him. This match was just over everywhere. Um, it was still a good match, but it was just too much shenanigans going on to me, in my opinion. Um, John Laurinaitis ended up sliding in the ring when the ref was counting to 3 to make it seem like, he was being a fair ref, and that even though Punk was pinning Ziggler, he's still going to count to 3. It's just a bunch of shenanigans um, to kind of downfall this match. It was this match a lot of fans were looking forward to with the Ziggler and the CM Punk, one of the two best wrestlers in the WWE right now. And, they just wanted to give them at least 30 minutes. This is what the fans wanted. 30 minutes and no shenanigans. And there was shenanigans. You knew once Laurinaitis made himself the special referee, something was going to go down. And even though it wasn't so much of a swerve or that huge of what went down, he still played a part. And to me, I think kind of ruined this match. But, like I said, it's just my opinion. I could be totally off. This definitely was not one of their better matches. Their matches on Raw have been way better. But there's just too many damn shenanigans. But, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I'm just ranting. Now on to the Royal Rumble. And it was a letdown, guys. It was a letdown. I'm expecting surprises, surprises, surprises. Maybe even a comeback. We got Randy Orton, of course. He came in at number 28. But, check this out. 27, 28, 29. Otunga, 27. 28 was Randy Orton. 29 was Chris Jericho. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to have a big new guy coming in. It's going to be a surprise. It was the motherfucking Big Show at number 30. Why the fuck is he even in the Royal Rumble in the first place? And if you're going to have him in the Royal Rumble, have him later, earlier in the Royal Rumble. We know he's not going to win, but fuck, no, ruin that number 30 spot on the Big Show was fucking stupid. And I did not care for that at all. uh, Great Khali came back. What the fuck? Do we really need Great Khali back in the WWE? Did anybody who is a WWE fan or even watches WWE, did they miss Khali? Did they wonder, oh, I wonder where Great Khali's at? Ugh. No, nobody fucking cares about the Great Khali. Get rid of him. He can barely fucking walk. It's just pathetic. You gave up another spot to another wrestler who deserves it to fucking get the Great Khali in there, it was just, oh my god, so fucking stupid. Uh, Ricardo was in there. That was a nice little funny gimmick because he came out with like a beat up Mexican looking car. That was funny. He did his own in there. He got eliminated, but he did a good job. He took another spot from another wrestler, of course, yes, but he did a good job in that ring. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was in there. That was nice to see. He won the first ever Royal Rumble. The fans loved him. He did a good job in there. Road Dogg, my God, that guy still has it. He did a great job out there. He looked different with no hair, but man, my God, he has it. He still has it. He did a great, fabulous job, the Road Dogg. Mick Foley was in there. He did all right. There was a nice little moment with him and Santino with the sock and the Cobra. That was a good moment. But Mick, man, you need to retire, dude. You can tell your legs have nothing else in you. You just need to retire and be a scout or something, because man, you look bad out there. Karma returned. Thank you, God. Karma is back. Bye bye fucking Kelly and all those little gimmick little divas. We're gonna have a true divas match with Beth Phoenix and Karma, and I will fucking watch that match and enjoy every fucking minute of it, because that's a divas match right there. I don't even want to call it a divas match. That's a woman's match. I cannot wait for that match. The Royal Rumble, like I said, wasn't that good. We had a nice spot where Kofi did a handstand on the side of the ring to the stairs to keep himself into the ring. A round of applause for that. That was probably the best moment of the Royal Rumble. That was fucking amazing. The Final Four, I was off by one wrestler. Big Show was in the Final fucking four. Are you fucking serious? Bad, bad, bad. Orton came in at number 28. Like I said, he eliminated Wade Barrett, which making me think that their feud is going to be still going on. Jericho eliminated Orton, so you get Jericho that cheap heat, and that did it. And I forgot who eliminated Big Show. I think it was two guys that eliminated Big Show. I can't remember. I'm sorry. So the final two was Sheamus and Jericho. And Sheamus won. And everybody is pissed off that Jericho lost. WWE can't win or lose in this situation. You go with Jericho winning the Royal. Oh, we knew Jericho was gonna win it. WWE's too predictable. We knew he's gonna win. And then Sheamus wins. Oh, Sheamus wins. It's all because of Triple H. And oh, why didn't Jericho win? This doesn't make any sense. Just shut the fuck up and let this ride out and see where it goes with Sheamus winning. Are we gonna complain about a Sheamus and Daniel Bryan match at WrestleMania? No. Just fucking chill out and let's see what goes on. My golly, you don't even know if Sheamus is gonna pick Daniel Bryan. He may fucking pick CM Punk, all we know. But yeah, I'm done. I have like 30 seconds left in this video. I appreciate everybody with the feedback on my last video. I would love to hear feedback about what you thought about the Royal Rumble. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do. So I'm curious to hear what your opinions are. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. No disliking the hair this time because I cut it, so gotta find something else to dislike. So Thank you guys for watching, and I'll have my Raw review up tomorrow. Thank you guys.